Errol Spence Jr. may have to forego the fight we've all been waiting for. The WBC, WBA, and IBF welterweight champ has been ordered by the WBC to fight the former longtime unified champion Keith Thurman. The fight we wanted was the unification bout between Spence and the WBO champ Terrence Crawford. That almost happened until negotiations stalled last month, and Crawford found a new opponent. With no challenger lined up, the WBC announced Thurman as their mandatory challenger. That bout should be easy to make, with both men being represented by Al Haymon's PBC. But nothing is ever easy in boxing. Spence has repeatedly insisted that he would never give Thurman a title shot, because when Thurman was the champ, he wouldn't give Spence a title shot. Neither man has to take the fight, though, and Spence may choose to relinquish the WBC title to wait for Crawford. He'd lose the opportunity to become the undisputed champion, but Crawford is the money fight, and that usually means more than belts. Staying with the WBC, promotion president Maurizio Sulaiman has announced that Russian and Belarusian boxers are now ineligible to compete for any of the organization's titles. The courageous decision comes in response to Russia's ongoing incursions into Ukraine and will last until boxing returns to the invaded country. The only major belt holder currently residing in Russia is Dmitry Bivol, who, while now being unranked by the WBC, will not be affected due to holding the WBA light heavyweight title. And the only Russian-born boxer with a major title is light heavyweight champ Artur Beterbiev. While he holds the WBC belt, as well as the WBO and IBF belts, he has lived in Montreal since 2013. And the WBC recognizes his nationality as Canadian, so he won't be affected either. And finally, the 58-year-old Jeff Fenech has won a title in his fourth division, 30 years after the Australian boxing legend fought Azumah Nelson for the WBC junior lightweight title. In a 1991 undercard fight for Mike Tyson, the Marrickville Maulers' bout with Nelson was declared a draw in what has long been described as one of the greatest robberies in the sport's history. All the ring officials from all over the world score the bout in favor of Jeff Fenech, Sulaiman explained. The WBC Board of Governors approved the motion to crown Jeff Fenech to become a four-time world champion. And it's about time. Thanks for watching. And remember, if you want more fight sports in your life, just hit the subscribe button.